Hello viewer, I stumbled on this Willy Eckerslike thing on a TikTok a while ago, probably when I should have been doing something more productive I suppose, but it nudged my funny bone and, like a couple of million others, I caught another of Willy's monologues a few days later. It turns out, not only did I go to school with Willy's creator, a chap called Mike Biddulph, but Mike now lives 15 minutes from where I live. I called round to see him. This is his story.
Chuffing hell, I thought. This is getting serious.
Right, so this is Mike's house. Let's see if he's in.
Now then.
Alright, mate.
Long time no see. Come on, let's get you in here.
Cheers.
Take the rain. Now then. Come on, I'll show you in here where the magic happens.
Right then, let's have a look.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There's a little fella.
Oh look. It's
Yeah.
a proper studio and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
All set up for his next video. So start off with a cup of tea.
Yes, please.
I'll get that kettle on. I'll never forget that first day at Pitt.
So it's really your voice?
Yeah. Oh, it's my voice. I actually recorded it 25 years ago. I used to be in the clubs. I was a turn in the clubs, and I used to do a guy called Tony Capstick who did Capstick Comes Home, and all the old people used to love that when I used to come on and do I'll never forget the first day down at Pitt and blah blah blah. And then I had this recording and didn't know what to do with it, and about a year ago I, as a hobby, took up claymation, just messing around with stop motion with some cameras I had, and I didn't even bother with Willie. The first one I ever did was with this guy, which is Neil Diamond, because I used to be a bit of a Neil Diamond tribute, and I put him up, and that was Swede Carrot Lime, and everybody thought that was quite good, quite funny, and I enjoyed doing that, so I decided to do this little fella.
So this is how we get to Willy Eckerslike in the TikTok sensation.
This is
and all
it,
that.
yeah, absolutely. So what I did is I did this just for friends and family, and I am a decorator, and one of my clients loved it and said, why don't you put it on TikTok? And I had no idea what TikTok was then. I were on Facebook and YouTube. So Christmas Eve, I stuck it up on TikTok, and it's just gone mental.
So going back to Willy for a minute, Mike, what's he made of, and how long does it take to do all this?
Well, he's made out of plasticine and pipe cleaners, and the backgrounds are just photographs of various places up north, as they say, and I move him along and take a picture, move him again, take a picture, move his hands, take a picture, and typically to do a 3-minute video is about 4,500 photographs. So it's very labour intensive, very lonely, and not a lot of fun. It's fun when it's finished, but when you're halfway through one of these, you are literally on your own. So what this is the lip syncing that you have to do first. So I've created I'll bring you a real one so you can actually see. These are Willy's different mouths that I put on and take off when required, and this is all the mouths down here, and when I listen to my voice I then have to put the right mouth to make it work phonetically.
I'll never forget that first month on TikTok.
When I actually animate Willy, I've got to use this as a reference point here. So when he's saying ooh or e or ah, if I play this now.
On TikTok. Over Christmas, one at Neighbours Sproggs had said as how I should have an online social presence on an ever-growing and relevant digital platform. You've been to college, you know.
Hello viewer, if you're thinking this must be as tediously boring to do as it is to watch, you'd be right. Thank goodness for time-lapse video.
Well, thanks for that. I'm glad I called round today, Mike. Very interesting to learn how it all goes on behind the scenes. Never really appreciated just how scintillatingly interesting you could make it all.
Clever stuff, innit? It is clever stuff.
Oh, there was one other thing.
Oh, bloody Nora. Give me a minute. Won't be a minute. Hang on.
Yep.
It's always the way.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, Amazon.
So, Willie, has fame made a difference to your life?
Well, it takes a bit of getting used to, you know.
Well, that's understandable. Will you be giving up the whippet polishing?
Well, I have thought about it, I have. I mean, I've got a brother, Woody, lives to the side of Wigan. Now, he is a proper wazzer.
Yeah, so we've heard.
Well, he has a lad, did he? Grand lad. He looks a bit like me, too. Actually, I never thought about that till now. Any road. He said as how he'd like to get involved in a thriving commercial enterprise that serves the local community with passion and diligence.
Bet he's been to college.
Oh, he has. Definitely.
So, what are you going to spend all the money on, Willie?
Well, first off, I'm going to treat myself to a brand new swing top bin for the kitchen.
Right.
And then there's my central heating, inside toilet with toilet paper.
Yeah.
And then there's the women.
Well, they're not going to be a problem if you've got money.
What? No chance. If I have a lass go out with me, she has to go out with me for my looks, my charm, sense of humour, sexual magnetism.
And if she don't go for any of that?
Well, I mean, I'd have to offer some money then, wouldn't I? Bloody hell.
Well, it's been great chatting, Willie. I'm sure we'll meet again. Incidentally, why do you let Mike spend hundreds of hours animating you when you can walk and talk?
Well, when it keeps him out of trouble, gives him something to do, eh? Hey up, here he comes. Sorry about that. Any parcel for next door? Come on. Now then, where were we? Have you moved him?
No.